How many times do I have to tell you there is no easy money? That's what all these videos are about. They're really just trying to tell you how to get through the trials and tribulations, your tests, challenges, and hurdles. Because that's our greatest ability every single day as a service provider, as a mobile notary, self-employed, even if you have a job. It's always going to be our ability to push and to get through. If you've never studied the 80-20 rule, and I mentioned this before, Google it. There's a book on it. Check out the 80-20 rule, because if you really come down to brass tacks, as they say, you will find out that 20% of all that you do, and we'll just talk about the mobile notary business, 20% of all that you do really gives you all your grief. The other 80%, easy. Even if it comes down to a 1 hour signing. 20% you had to work, 80% of that hour, easy. You sat back, you turned papers, you pointed, you said thank you, you took some water, you got an orange, and you left the signing. That 20% you go in there that you have to work for. And that's really how we earn everything that we acquire. It's that 20%, it's the grit, it's the grime, it's the grind, it's the hustle, it's 20%. The 80% is usually easy and enjoyable. So your greatest chance of everything is to become more efficient, to become more effective, to really show everybody what you're truly about. Say, I'm here, I am the value, I offer the value, and I give you the value wholeheartedly every single day. Take your burdens, take your problems, take your challenges, and turn them into opportunities. You can do this with every client, with every signer, with every week, with every month, and just make the best out of what you do. This is really what we get paid for. You get paid to work. There is no free money. I know we all love to have this theory of, I want to do the least amount of work, make the most amount of money. That's part of the biggest pain in the mortgage industry. I know as notaries, we sit back and say, how come we're not getting paid $250 a signing? Because it hardly exists. It hardly exists. And when you start to compare yourself to a loan officer and to escrow, and why are they getting all the money? They're in a different position. They've taken on a different position. You're in a position of a notary, so you do have to work. Take the signing, print the documents, go to the property, work with the borrowers. This is the service that you're providing. I understand it might not be for everybody. I think it's a great business. I had a blast for 8 years. Loved everybody that I worked with. Really figured out how to manage my fees, how to manage my efficiencies, and become better for all the challenges. It's the same challenges. I see what's going on the forums. I see what's going on online. Everybody bashing the industry. I see what all these websites are putting out there. I don't believe it. I think you can make a living. I think you just have to hustle, and you have to be that much more efficient, that much more effective, and you have to be that much better. It's not about competition. It's just raise your standards. Be the best that you can be. But you have to know what it means to be the best. Efficient, effective, consistent, and then wise. That's where your efficiencies come in, when you can reflect on your complete process and procedures and say, how do I get better, quicker, and provide the very best service for the signers? It can be done. I did it for many appointments and was thanked 100 times before I left. Think about it, love your business, feed it, accept it, and grow it. I hope this video finds you well. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Mobile Notary Network. Check us out on Instagram at Notary Professionals. We're also on Facebook, notaryprofessionalsofamerica.com, and there's also the website. I hope this video finds you well, and I will talk to you next time.